I would like to show how to use Fopydo software to create a PDF document from book images that were captured using the Fopydo stand. So this is a part 2 to a previous tutorial where I was capturing the images. If you haven't seen the previous one, please go to the tutorials section of the Fopydo.com website. I'm presenting this on a Mac, but the same instructions could be followed on a Windows PC. There's a version of this software for Windows also. I selected two functions here as in my preferences, in my frequently used options: convert images to PDF and extract images from PDF. There are many more. If I uncheck this selection here, you can use your frequently used set your frequently used options in tools, preferences, and here C space K. These are the options it will show. So the first thing that I did after I captured images of the books, of all the odd pages and even pages, I transferred them to my computer, and then upon closer inspection it turned out that I forgot one of the pages. So after page 95 I saw that there's page 99. So in order to fix that, I captured page 97, and I'll show you how you can do this, because if you capture 400 or so pages, that's not uncommon to miss a few pages. So let me go first to the odd pages, and I will select all the pages up to page 95, and copy, and then I'll paste it into my Fopydo application. And then after page 95 I will select page 97 and paste it here, and then I will paste the remaining pages from page 99 till the end. Okay. Now since I have all the odd pages first, after this I will paste all my even pages, and I examined these. I didn't miss any pages here, so I can just go straight from the beginning till the very end. And paste the pages. So now we're looking here at the two-sided scanning options, and in my case I first captured all the odd pages, then I rotated the books, and then capture all the even pages. That's the option I want, so I'll select that. I will not delete original files after processing. Even if you do have this, you'll have a chance to say no, because there will be a request for confirmation if you select this option. So then I press continue, and I can see a preview of the first page, but first I will choose some options here in the left section of the screen. Title, I will save the resulting document on my desktop, and I'll uncheck the option to convert images to black and white. This is a good option if you want a file of a much smaller size, and it will take longer to process because the algorithm used will eliminate the shadows and improve the text. But for a book of this type, where I really want to capture pictures, or for example for musical scores, any situation where you really want to have as much detail as possible, you want to uncheck that. I will save, after this tutorial, I will post both results, black and white and color, on the web page, so you can, in the tutorial section, so you can compare the two results. I mark here that all pages are of equal size. I will select the option to rotate the pages 90 degrees clockwise, and maybe enlarge my screen a little bit here. I will not, I don't want any borders around it, and the result will be normalized to a US letter size. You have some other options here if you want to. And now I will start the trim. So with these options here, I'll indicate the trim. Okay, and click next. And this is the trim on, I want to basically do the trim on the first and the second page. The trim that I apply to the first and the first page will be applied to all the odd pages. The trim that I apply to the second page will be applied to all the even pages throughout the book. And the first trim applied the size, so now I can just move it a little bit. That's because I turned the book around when I was scanning, so I changed the position of the book slightly on the turn. And I'll just go through a few pages to make sure that the trim is roughly correct on all the pages. Okay, so with this done, I will click go, and the way the program is written, it will process all these images in the background. So you can see here the status update. It tells me how many more images are needed to be processed, and I can continue with other scanning operations if I have more images to process. So I will just explain to you one more function here, that function extract images from PDFs. I could drag the resulting PDF document into this box over here after it's created, and then save all the images extracted from the PDF into a folder. So even if you use some other tools for creating PDF documents, then you can at least use Fopydo software to automate operations like cropping and reordering of pages, because these are tedious operations and can save you a lot of time. This software can save you a lot of time rather than doing it manually. I will post, as I mentioned, the results of this scan on in the tutorial section on Fopydo.com webpage. Thank you very much for listening, and give it thumbs up if you like this presentation.